Hey, what's going on, everybody? On YouTube, Steve here, Raiken Profit. Really excited about today's show because I am here with Paul J. Lipsky. And Paul has been drop shipping on eBay since January of 2017. And since then, Paul has done over $3 million in sales generated through drop shipping on eBay. And today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of different topics related to drop shipping, how to get started drop shipping. We're going to give you guys a roadmap in terms of how to find products to resell and flip on eBay, drop shipping. And in today's day of age, with all the craziness going on, it's a great time to be able to learn a new skill to be able to make money from home. So Paul, what's going on? How are you doing, man? What's new? What's new from Colorado?
Yeah, I'm based here in Colorado right now with all the craziness happening. It's cold here, but otherwise I'm doing fine. It's a good time for me to hunker down and just concentrate on drop shipping and making some extra money online.
That's awesome, man. And with drop shipping, the cool thing is that I really adore about your business model is one, everything's done online. So you don't have to leave your home, right? You don't have to leave your home. You
Right.
work directly through the computer. Number two, which I'm pretty fascinated with, and I think this is a great time to have you on the channel, is all of your employees, which are really just like 1099 contractors, are for the most part overseas. So you're just working with everybody virtually. You're able to still keep your staff on. You're able to still work with your team, grow your business, add value. And a bunch of drop shippers that I'm friends with said that they've just been crushing it with sales lately. So I'm kind of curious, how have you been doing with your drop shipping business as of late? I know you've done over 3 million in sales since 2017, but what's going on? What's new with you, man?
It's been quite a trip. It's really crazy to see. We always see a spike during Christmas time. Obviously, this is better than Christmas. Not to make light of the situation, obviously, but that's just reality. Everyone is home. People don't want to go to the stores, so people are shopping online. Some people for the first time, obviously people who have done it before are doing it more. It's just booming. It's really crazy, really exciting.
That's awesome, man. And let's dive in before we jump into the webinar, because we've got a presentation for you all, and we're going to just cover and show you guys firsthand how to find products. But before that, what's your story? How exactly did you get into drop shipping? Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people watching right now who, especially with everything going on right now, I'm seeing a lot of people in the Facebook groups and the comments saying, I just lost my job. My hours got cut. I need money now. I've got to start a business today. And a lot of people are wanting to start drop shipping businesses because of the reasons that I'd mentioned, being able to work from home, be able to leverage virtual assistants, you don't have to leave the house. Like, what was your story in terms of how you got started, and how can we kind of connect that to people who want to start their business today?
Yeah, absolutely. So my story was a pretty traditional kind of background. Went to school like I was kind of supposed to do. Actually went to law school and became a lawyer, and was a lawyer for several years. And I found myself working in New York City. It was by all means like my dream job. The pay was decently good. I got good benefits. I was working with nice people, but I wasn't really satisfied or happy with that work. I didn't really like the kind of 9-to-5 job. And also, as a lawyer, one of the huge downfalls is that you have your license in one state, New York, or I had in 2 states, New York and New Jersey. I can't work outside those states. So I was stuck in New York. Yeah. I mean, my family's there, so it's good. But I was like, I want to live in Florida. I want to travel around, and you're just not able to do that. So all these kind of things frustrated me about being a lawyer, just feeling tied down and not having that freedom. So I started looking for alternatives, started looking for ways to make money online. And I found some ways, tried some stuff. It was expensive. I lost a bunch of money. And then I found eBay dropshipping, and it really appealed to me because I saw right away that the cost to get started was really low and the risk was really low as well. So I didn't have to worry about kind of blowing through a lot more of my money like I did in the past. I was able to get started for very little. And one of the other great things is that when you mess up with drop shipping, it's very easy to course correct. Things happen really quickly. When you're going out and sourcing products, if you buy a bunch of products and you got the wrong thing, they might not ever sell, and you have these sitting in your garage. But with drop shipping, as I'm going to show, you can't really make that mistake. If you lift up the wrong product, you're going to see it doesn't really matter. You can easily course correct. So for a beginner like myself at that time, it really was very accessible to me and very easy. So I went in with it and did really well. I started making more than I was as a lawyer. So I quit doing that. Wow. We moved to Florida. And Steve, because we hung out like a month ago now, I moved into a camper van, an RV, and we're traveling around the country full time, doing it from my laptop inside the van, inside Starbucks or different places like that. And that's kind of the freedom that it's brought me.
That's so cool, man. It's really been an honor to, watch your journey. And I remember, we met about 5 years ago. I've told this story before at a place called the Woodstock Fruit Festival, where a bunch of crazy people get together and eat fruits and vegetables in the woods for a week straight. It's a long story. If I ever meet you guys in real life and we have a drink or whatever, I'll tell you more about that. But we connected, and you weren't even running an online business. You were a lawyer at the time doing your thing and trying to find yourself and whatnot. And it's just been cool seeing you transition, not only start your YouTube channel, which is Paul J. Lipsky, correct? And how many subscribers are you up to?
I'm up to 45, Steve. So I'm catching up slowly but surely.
That's amazing, man. Seeing all the people you've helped, building your business, quitting your job, getting the van, traveling, the country has just been really awesome. So I'm excited for this video. And, I'm really passionate about helping people and sharing with people the different ways that you can not only get out of the rat race, but be able to build an extra side income or a full-time income with various business models. And with everything going on right now, I hate to keep saying it, this is a great time to learn about drop shipping. So Paul, let's kind of shift gears and talk a little bit about what are you going to be showcasing in this video? Who should be watching this? What can people get excited about learning today while everyone's inside and, just hanging out?
Yeah, definitely. So this is a roadmap for you all. There's really 3 steps to this roadmap. The first is knowledge and understanding. So I'm going to, quickly show you exactly what drop shipping is and what it isn't. That base of knowledge is important as we move forward, so you understand how the whole process works. So that's the first step in the roadmap. The second step, this is one of the most important things when it comes to a successful drop shipping business. And that's knowing exactly what products to sell. So I'm not only going to tell you about this. This is when we're actually going to go into my computer, go on the web, and in live time, I'm going to show you some different techniques to find the right products to sell. And the third step there is then how to scale from there, how to then take those products, get them onto eBay, and then scale up your business so you can have a profitable one.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. I'm super pumped up for this video. I'll let you get set up in your end. But before we do, Georgia Bound wants to know, how has the stay-at-home orders affected your business?
All right. So but on the one hand, there's me stuck at home. I'm actually, like I said, I live in a camper van. So we're actually at family member's house right now. That means I'm like doubling down on my business because, I'm not out there exploring. So it's a good time to concentrate on a new skill, a new business, and or scale up your existing business. So there's that half of it. And the other half of it is that everyone, they've quickly had to adapt to living at home, which means they need things like home offices. They need things like home gyms. They need essentials that they don't want to go out and shop because they're afraid to go to the store. So we're seeing online sales just take off in these different categories. Oh, also things like anything that can entertain little kids. So like puzzles, board games, all these things, we're seeing sales in those categories just take off.
Super cool. Awesome. Well, I'll let you get set up on your end and give me a thumbs up when you're ready to rock and roll. I'll shout some people out while you're getting set up. We got Mary D in the house. I'm in Colorado too. Very cool. Georgia Bound, what's going on? Bridget, Maggers. We got my buddy Drew in the house from Connecticut. Magnus B, Angela, Melanie, Rideshare, EG Tron, Jeff Smith. Great to see everybody in here live. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw it in the comments. And from time to time, is it okay if I interrupt you from time to time if there's a question or anything, Paul? Or do you want to go through the presentation first?
No, absolutely. Interrupt me. No problem with that.
Cool. All right. I'm going to take myself out of the mix. I'm going to throw the screen on. And Paul, take it away.
All right, Steve. So I'm full screen now. You can see the slide said "My promise to you."
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So like I said, this is a roadmap, and every map that you follow, you have to know where you're going. You have to know what the end destination is. Otherwise, you're just kind of headed nowhere. So that's why goal setting is so important. And so Steve talks a lot about that on his channel. So our goal today is to show you how you can make $100 a day with drop shipping. And I want to make this clear that I want to show you that this is going to be worth your time. And something like this, something like drop shipping, you don't need any experience or technical skills to start. So those are my goals, to show you all three of those things with this roadmap. And I know right now we're in these slides. Don't worry, we're not going to spend too long inside these slides. Soon we'll actually go into my computer. So just kind of bear with this for a second. So I'm going to teach you how this works. And this not only has worked for me. I have a lot of students who are absolutely crushing it as well, doing really well. So I kind of want to just highlight them real quick, just as proof that this isn't just like a one-off, right? It's not just me who's been successful with this. This program, this technique, this system, it works for other people as well. So like here on the right, you see Brian, past 31 days, $86,000 in sales. More recently here on the left, we have Ben on the bottom left. I love this one that Ben posted. And it says, made my first sale with $236 in profit. That's one sale from the comfort of his couch, as you're going to see. And on the top left here is Mohammed. This he just sent me yesterday. It's $94,000 in sales he's done. This slide's a little messed up. There's more underneath here, but we'll get more into some of these guys in a second. To the next slide. So I really created this for anyone who's at this point really serious about creating an online business that works, something that's scalable and that can be like semi-automated. And I think this is a really great time to get into this because, like we were saying before, a lot of us are at home. We have time to develop a skill, learn something new, and invest in a business. I know that there's like a list of things that I want to learn how to do. Things like play the piano, for instance, that's on there. And I just never had time to do. And I know a lot of other people have goals and ambitions like that as well. So if that's you, if you have a list of things you've always wanted to do, and now you're at home, this might be a really, really good time for you to start getting into some of those and actually doing it and taking advantage of this time. Maybe for you, that's creating an online business. And if it is, this is for you. But I want to warn you that, you can't just go in here like halfway. You can't just dabble in this. I'm really looking for people who are serious, who are looking for a way out, who see now that the world is changing and they're ready to change with it and keep up with the changes. So I'm looking for people who are doers and people who really know that even in this new world, they deserve more than what they are getting right now. So I'm going to skip this because Steve already asked me about this and kind of explained who I am. As you see, this is a little old now. I'm at 45,000 subscribers. So, but I did want to kind of talk about why it is that like my YouTube channel and my student programs have been able to grow so quickly. It is like the fastest growing and the largest YouTube channel devoted specifically to eBay and Amazon dropshipping. And I really think the reason for that is because I'm always out there. I'm always trying to give you guys value. I'm always here for you as well. And so I think that's the reason why. And I also think the reason why dropshipping is working so well now is because the world is shifting. Things are moving. We've seen this for years. And that's the reason I started doing e-commerce. I saw that these changes were happening. I saw that more people were shopping online. I saw that more brick and mortar shops were going out of business because online retail was booming and people wanted to be able to shop from their home or from their phones and not have to go into a physical store to do that. And I wanted a piece of that. I said, if all these people are doing this, if Jeff Bezos is making like the billions that he's making, I want a small piece of that. Even a small piece of how much Jeff Bezos makes is a lot of money for individuals like you and I. So I recognize that. And I think in the past month, what we've seen is that this change has greatly accelerated. It's like almost like a decade's worth of change happening within a month, because we see everyone at home. We see everyone shopping online. We see everyone having to build up their homes so that they can be like self-sustaining in their homes. And the way they're doing that is by shopping online. So the world is definitely changing. It's changing really rapidly. And personally, I want to be a part of that. And I think a lot of you do too. So we kind of already went through our goals. So skip this one. And what I'm going to show you in order to reach those goals is how selling online doesn't have to be complicated. The one skill you need to master in order to start drop shipping, which is how to find the right products. And then third, how you can scale that all up by turning things on autopilot. All right, so that's a snapshot of my sales, but I did want to warn you that I can't promise you any result because I don't know what action you're going to take. But I will show you exactly what I've done. I will show you what my students have done who have been successful. And that's the most I can do. I can only go halfway. You have to meet me halfway here. You have to be willing to put in the work, take what I'm teaching and actually run with it. Because once you do, I mean, that's what my students have done that I showed you before. And that's why they are able to be successful. But if I just show you how to do it and you don't do anything with it, you're never going to see results. All right, so okay, so now let's actually get into the knowledge portion. Like I said, this is all has to be built on a foundation of knowledge. This is step one of the roadmap, understanding what eBay dropshipping is. This is a very simple business model. Now, obviously, we are selling products on eBay, but what makes dropshipping so unique is where we get those products from and when we get those products. So this is the way it works. There's a customer here on eBay, and they are going to buy an item, let's say for $100 from you. There you are. You're sitting at home, just enjoying yourself, working from home. Then at that point, you order the item, let's say for $80 from your supplier. And then the supplier ships the item directly to the customer. So notice, you are not going to the supplier first. It's not like you are buying the product and then selling it to the customer. First, the customer buys the item from you, then you buy it from the supplier, and you don't even have to ship the item to the customer. The supplier ships the item to the customer. So that's the way that drop shipping works. Now, what makes my model unique is what we use for the supplier. Because for most drop shipping businesses, they're going to tell you that you have to go out and start talking to these manufacturers and wholesalers and try to build relationships with them, sign contracts with them, sign minimum purchase orders with them to buy a whole bunch of, or guarantee that you're going to buy a whole bunch of inventory. That can be confusing. It can be intimidating. Trust me, I've done it. I tried to do it in the past. So I've tried to make this as simple as possible in order to scale it up and be able to use it consistently. So our suppliers aren't wholesalers. We're not going out and trying to build those relationships. Instead, we're using other retail websites. So we're drop shipping from Walmart.com, Amazon.com, HomeDepot.com, any online retailer. Like I threw in here Bass Pro Shops, even though it's not one that I use, just as an example. They have a website, so you can use them to drop ship from Bass Pro Web Shop. Sorry, talking too fast. I'm too excited. Bass Pro Shop's website onto eBay. And just anyone that you can find a website for, you can use them to dropship onto eBay. So it's much simpler than having to go out and form these business relationships with these different wholesalers. And that really solves a lot of problems that exist with traditional e-commerce businesses. Because with most e-commerce businesses, first you have to build a website in order to sell those products. Second, even if you don't have to build a website, you need to invest a lot of money up front. Maybe you have to go out to stores to buy the items. Maybe you have to buy a whole truckload or whole pallet load of items from your wholesaler and then get them over to your house, to your warehouse. You have to buy all that up front. You also need a place to store that inventory, which costs money. And you need to learn marketing a lot of times. How are you actually going to get traffic to the website that you built so that people will buy the product from you? So essentially, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You're hoping that your website, which is usually built around one single product, will end up being worth it. With eBay dropshipping, it's much, much different. So we are selling on an existing website, which is ebay.com. So we don't have to build a website. We don't buy the item until someone pays you. You guys know that already. I just showed you that. Obviously, because you don't have inventory, you don't need to pay to store that inventory. And eBay handles the marketing for you. They have people on their website right now purchasing items. They might as well be purchasing your items. So eBay handles that part of it for you. So that means that there's a lot you don't have to do. Just imagine if you don't have to buy the items up front. You don't have to take pictures of the items. You don't have to store the item. You don't have to pack up the items. You don't have to worry about shipping and shipping costs because your retail website that you're ordering from, they are taking care of that. You don't have to carry all those boxes to the post office. And it's one I love. You don't have to sell the item only once. Because as long as Walmart.com has the item in stock, I, on eBay, have the item in stock, which means that I can sell an item hundreds and hundreds of times. Once you list it up once, it can continue to sell hundreds of times, and you don't have to do any extra work in terms of listing. So that's kind of the model that I started doing and saw obviously big success with that. So that was the first secret. Selling online doesn't have to be complicated or difficult. That's the foundation of knowledge that is the first step in the roadmap. But I want to move on to the second step now, if everyone's ready, which is the skill, the one simple skill you have to master in order to start dropshipping. And that skill is the product research. If you get down the product research, everything is golden from there because it's all about finding the right products to sell. So let me quickly show you like this, for instance, just kind of as way of a background. So this is an item that's on Walmart. Sorry, that's on eBay for right here. It's this desk. And where did this person get this product from? They got it from Walmart. Here's a picture from Walmart. So literally, they just copied everything from Walmart and pasted it into eBay to create a listing. And there's actually a way to make that go even faster, which I'll show you. But now that you understand that that's all we're doing is finding these products on Walmart and listing them on eBay, the real question becomes, what products? What products should we be selling on eBay? So that's kind of what I want to get into right now. All right. So you guys should be able to see my computer now. And what I'm going to do is something I haven't shared with Steve, I don't think, in any of the videos we've done together. So this is a bit unique. I'm going to show you how to use this awesome software that I've been working with because the third part of this roadmap is all about how to scale up your business. And one of the keys to scaling is finding ways to make things go faster, finding ways to automate things. So what this software does that I'm about to show you is it helps us quickly find the right items to sell on eBay. So essentially, the way this works is we are looking for products that are already being drop shipped successfully on eBay. So if someone else is drop shipping the product from, let's say, Walmart or Home Depot onto eBay or a similar product, we are interested in selling the same or similar product. So that's really the key here. So what I'm going to do is come into this software. It's called Zeek Analytics. And there's a whole lot of things it can do. But I'm going to start on the left where it says category research. And I just want to show you this just so you have this in mind. Because like I said before, right now, a lot of people are buying, for instance, exercise equipment. So I'm going to search for the word exercise. And you can kind of filter down what the criteria is, the minimum price. I don't want to sell anything less than $12. I'm looking for anyone who's selling the product that has more than 30 feedback. Then I'm just going to click search. And you might not understand what's happening yet, but you'll see in a minute exactly what's happening once you see the search results. So what it's done is it's gone through and it's found every listing on eBay that has the word exercise in the title, that has at least that's at least $12 or more, and that the seller on that item has at least 30 feedback. And that basically means that they've been in business for a little while now. And what this is going to show me are the most popular products, the products that are doing really, really well. So right here at the top, we see the number one product is a yoga ball. It sold 2,400 times for $16.99. 2,400 times at $16.99. This is an exercise stepper. It sold almost 2,000 times for $36. Here are these elastic workout bands, sold 1,200 times for $13. An ab machine sold 610 times for $28 as well. Now, these are not necessarily people who are drop shipping, but this just shows you the potential, right? People are buying, and this is just within the past 30 days. So people are buying products on eBay. And people are buying a lot of products on eBay, especially now. So what I'm going to do is actually look for similar products. So let's see if we can find a yoga ball that we might be able to sell. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell that one and just use a similar title to this. See, this person, again, they sold this item 2,400 times. And they're using this title. And a title is one of the most important ways that a customer finds your product. So someone might be searching on eBay for yoga ball. This person's coming up. They have a really good title. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell our own yoga ball, and we are going to use a similar title. So literally, I'm just going to come over to Walmart and search for yoga ball and see what comes up. Okay, so you see there's a lot of yoga balls here. And in this case, I'm looking for one it doesn't even have to look that similar, but I'm looking for one that's about the same price because this one's selling for $16.99. So I'm just kind of scrolling down. So this one right here, boom, yoga ball, $5.49 free delivery. So I would literally sell this yoga ball and use this title or very similar title. Obviously, it has to you have to make sure it's accurate. Like this has sizes in it. I would just make sure that this size, I would only say 25 centimeters. So you could sell this product, buy for $5.49, you sell it for $16.99. Boom. You just found a really good product right there. It really is that simple. And with everything happening right now, this is the way that we've been doing this, and it's been working really, really well. And obviously, that's not the only one. You can go through and see if there's any other yoga balls that might work. Like this one might work. We have to add in price for shipping because doesn't say free shipping, so we have to add in $5.99 for shipping. So it might be a little bit too much money. Let's see what else. This one might work, $11.99 free delivery. So we could definitely sell this one as well. And it's similar product for a similar price. So it should be selling just as well. So that's really how simple it can be. But I want to show you kind of like here's another one right here. Actually, it kind of looks like the same thing though. Here's another one, $14.69 free delivery. I'll show you one more example. So these are like elastic workout exercise pull-up assist bands selling for $13.29. That's a little bit cheap. Let's find something a little bit more expensive. So here's a whole set of resistance bands selling for $44.99. So you see that these resistance bands are really, really popular, right? You see a lot of them here. So let's see if we can find any sort of resistance bands. Okay. and kind of see if we can sell similar ones at a similar price to what these successful sellers are selling them for. So we see like a single band for $13.29 and whole sets for $45. So, I mean, here's a whole set right here for $33.99. It's free delivery. So right there, I mean, you obviously have to factor in our fees and everything, but that we're going to be able to sell it for around the same price. And again, I would use a similar title to this one, and we just found a winning product. This is a 3-pack for $7.12 before shipping. So add in $5.99 for shipping. So that's about $13 for this one. And again, this is selling for $13 here. So we'd be a little bit expensive because we got to obviously increase it so we actually make a profit as well. But that's a winning product right there as well. And here's some more resistance bands for $34 for the glutes. So you can look for those as well. So that's one technique that's been working really, really well recently. And the reason it's been working so well is because we see lots of people just gobbling these products up. It doesn't really matter the price as much right now. People are just gobbling up these, like we mentioned before, puzzles and games, all types of exercise equipment, home goods, all these things people are just gobbling up. But I did want to show you a more like foolproof technique. So you might be saying to yourself, well, will this actually sell? Like, will this product, if I list it on eBay, will it actually sell? So I want to show you a second technique that's like more foolproof, real proof that these items do sell well. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start on Walmart. And literally what we're going to do is just find a random product here. So like this one right here, Gold's Gym 6-inch stretch bands. I'm just going to pop this open. And by the way, guys, I forgot to mention this. As we're going through here, and I searched on Walmart for yoga balls. I searched on Walmart for resistance bands. You can do the same search on other websites too. So maybe we found like 2 or 3 products on Walmart. Also check Home Depot. Also check Amazon. Anywhere else that you can find those products, you can do the same thing with that. All right, but I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you this second technique. So literally the second technique, the first step of it is you're just going to find a random product on Walmart. It really doesn't matter what it is. So here we're going to search, we're going to find Gold's Gym 6-inch stretch bands 3-pack. So all you're going to do is copy the title. So copy it. And then we're going to come over to eBay. And I'm going to search for it. And look. So this is the product right here. It's red, blue, and green. And here on eBay, we see the same product. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Most of these people are probably drop shippers. So we want to go in and see if these people are already drop shipping, what products are they successfully drop shipping? And then we want to turn around and sell the same products. So let me open up this one right here. And on the left, on the right here, you see the seller's name, Resellers 81. And I'm going to copy down his name. And so step 2 is to find out what products he's selling successfully. So again, Zeek Analytics is going to help me with this. On the left, I'm going to click on competitor research and type in his name. And I want to see what he sold in the past 30 days. So click search. And we'll give that a second to load. Oh, I've never seen that before. Let's try it again. Okay, so now we have to go here. It's just in the process of, there we go. So now if I open him up, it's going to show me exactly what he sold in the past 30 days, which isn't much. So this isn't a great seller. That's okay. Let's find another one. So I'm going to go back to the listings. Here's another one. And this guy is drop shipping this. So I'm going to copy down his name and plug it into the competitor research. This guy I saw has a lot of feedback, so it might take a little bit. Oh, that was fast. All right, so check this out. So all these items he is drop shipping. Why do we know that? Because we know he's a drop shipper, right? This product is from Walmart. He literally copied this and pasted it onto eBay. That's what drop shippers do. So we know that this guy's a drop shipper. And just from my experience, I know that these are all products. A lot of these are from Walmart. So what are we seeing here? He sold this item 13 times for $30. He sold this item 7 times for $35. He sold this one 6 times for $162. This one, sorry, it's 10 times. I was looking at the wrong column. So this one he sold 42 times for $30. You see how many times he sold these products. All these products, like this one, $122 times for $53. Imagine if this was your store. Imagine if you sold this $53 item 122 times. Imagine if you sold this $98 product 23 times, or this $204 product 32 times. You can sell these same products. So again, step one was we found a random item on Walmart. It really doesn't matter. We copied the title and we searched for it on eBay to see who else was selling it. Then we just copied down his name, plugged it into Zeek Analytics, and it's literally showing us the most popular products that he's selling successfully. So that was step 2. Now, step 3 is we want to sell these same products. We want to list these same products for sale in our own stores. And that's really easy to do. So first, like let's say it's this coffee maker. So literally, if you just click on the name of the product, that will bring up the listing here on eBay. Here it is right here. And then literally, all we have to do is find the product on Walmart or wherever else he got it from. So I'm just going to highlight the description and search Google for. So what it's going to do is it's going to, and what I did was I right click there. I'm going to click on search Google for. And what that's going to do is it's going to search across the internet for this blurb, all this text. And where else on the internet does this blurb of text exist? It exists on Walmart. It exists for that listing on Walmart, or that item on Walmart. So if we search, you'll see, okay, in this case, he's drop shipping this from Amazon. So he's not just using Walmart, he's using like Amazon. Oh no, this could be it right here. So you kind of have to look around. This looks like it right here, Walmart. So let's open that up. Is this the right one? You have to make sure it's the right one by looking. No, see, it's not the right one. It's different. So let's try another one. Let's check out this. That doesn't look right. Personally, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the right listing here. Or on a Walmart. So another technique is you can try searching for like a model number. So right here on eBay, this is called the item specifics box, or just called item specifics. And this is the model number. MPN stands for model number. So I'll copy that. And let's see if it comes up on Walmart. Or let's just search for it on Google. Again, even though we know he's drop shipping from Walmart, he might also be drop shipping from somewhere else. Oh, is this it? This looks like it, although it is out of stock. That's okay. We did find it though, right? This is it. Yeah. So right now it is out of stock, but you know, things do go in and out of stock. So likely it will come back into stock soon. So that's how you find it though, using those techniques. So that's the third step. So just again, to recap this 3-step process, the first step is you just find a random product on Walmart and you search for it on eBay to find other drop shippers. Then you see what products of theirs are selling well. and find their most popular products, the ones that are getting them the most profit. And then reverse engineer it. Just search for the text or the model number until you find the product yourself. And then you can sell that same product. And that's the 3-step product research formula. It's pretty much foolproof, because if you list this product up for sale on eBay, you know it's already selling. This guy's selling it well. So you don't have to guess, will sellers on eBay or buyers on eBay want this? No, yes, the answer is yes. You know that they want it because this guy is selling it already. So that's why I really love that 3-step formula, because it just works. It works really, really well. So that's the second secret, is just knowing. So one was knowing how dropshipping works. Second is the one simple skill you need to master, which is the product research. And the third secret here is that everything should be turned on autopilot. We can get pretty much everything semi-automated here, and that will allow you to scale up. So how does that work? How does the third one work? Okay, so again, we have this product on eBay. This was the example in the slideshow. And this was the product on Walmart. How did we get it from Walmart onto eBay? Well, to do that, we used this software. It's called AutoDS. And the way AutoDS works is that you can come over on the left where it says Uploader and click on that. And by the way, this software, AutoDS, it does a lot to automate our business. But I'm going to show you one of the best parts of it. Then you just come over to the item on Walmart and literally just copy the URL. That is it. Then I'm going to paste the URL in this box. On the drop down, I will select Walmart and then click Grab Details. And what it's going to do is it's going to take the picture. It's going to take the description. It's going to take the title. It's going to take everything and bring it in right here. So then you can come through, make sure everything is the way you like it. Make sure the title is the way you like it. This is one of the things I teach my students, is how to change the title to make it more optimized. It also pulls in all these item specifics, which eBay loves. eBay loves item specifics, and it does it for you automatically. It pulls in all these images, and check this out, guys. This is pretty awesome. It makes a really, really beautiful, nice looking description here. And then literally all you have to do is click down at the bottom where it says save and schedule, and boom, that item has now just been listed in your eBay account. That took a matter of seconds, right? Once you find the product, it's so easy after that, because that, what I just showed you, takes a minute to do. And that's literally all you have to do to list that product up for sale. And it gets even better than that, because what happens next is that this software, AutoDS, it has now linked that item on Walmart with your listing on eBay. So if the price changes on Walmart, AutoDS will make sure that the price changes on eBay, which means that if the price goes up, you're not going to lose money, right? So let's say the item costs $100 on Walmart when you list it onto eBay. And let's say you end up listing it for like $122, right? That will cover your eBay fees. That will cover your PayPal fees. And that will also make sure that you make a profit. Now, keep in mind, you might be thinking, oh, I'm not good at math. Don't worry, because AutoDS actually calculates the price for you. So it's going to take the $100 price on Walmart. It knows how much to mark it up in order to cover your fees and in order for you to make a profit. All you have to do is set up your settings, which is not hard to do. So it does it for you automatically. And then let's say the price on Walmart goes up to $120. If you sell it on eBay for $122, but you have to buy it for $120, you're going to lose money because there's fees involved as well. But what AutoDS does is it sees the price on Walmart went up to $120, so it's going to take your price on eBay and increase it as well so that you don't lose money on your sale. More importantly, if the item goes out of stock on Walmart, like we saw for that coffee maker, AutoDS will put the item out of stock on eBay for you so that you don't sell an item that's out of stock. Obviously, that person we were looking at wasn't using the right software because their item said in stock, even though it wasn't. So this software will make sure that the price and stock changes appropriately. So really, really powerful software and really essential if you're looking to scale up your business. Because normally, once you find that item on Walmart, you have to manually copy everything from Walmart and paste it into eBay. But those days are long, long gone. This saves you so much time. You also don't have to check your products on Walmart every single day to see if the price changes, because AutoDS takes care of it, which means that you can spend more time doing the product research, getting those winning products into your eBay store. So those are the three secrets, the three steps along this roadmap. One, selling online doesn't have to be complicated or difficult. Two, you only need to master product research. That's the most important thing. And three, turn everything else on autopilot. So Steve, if you have any questions up until now, please jump in. Let me know if anyone has questions.
Yep. Can you hear me okay?
You're fine, yeah.
Perfect. Awesome presentation. Yeah, there were a couple questions coming in, but you were flowing and going so well. I didn't want to interrupt you. So let me scroll back and dive into some of the questions.
Unless you want to do questions at the very end, it's up to you. It's your show, man. So let me know.
Yeah, let's yeah, how about we keep it to the very end, because I know you have a couple more things that you wanted to share and whatnot. But we will answer everybody's questions in depth. There were a lot of great questions from Mary, from Tommy D, from Joanne. So yeah, we'll get into it momentarily, but keep on going, brother.
Perfect. Okay. Great. So we'll skip those questions at the end. I want to skip over a bunch of this because this stuff we pretty much covered. I wanted to kind of highlight one of my students here, because this is kind of what we were talking about before. Here he is right here. This is Bill. I really love this post. And by the way, this post was made inside our private Facebook group that's just for members of my program, Dropshipping Titans. He posted this while he was at Disney World. He got a kick out of this, and so did I, because he's hanging out here. He made $1,000 that day, just hanging out in Disney World with his family. You can see they're eating, looks like ice cream floats maybe. Second month in, made $1,000 that day. Says, yes, you can do it. So it's pretty cool. Here he is. This is a little bit of an update, over $100,000 in sales. So really the question at this point is this something that you want to do, or do you want to keep going back to trying other things that aren't working for you, or just living your life like it was before? You really have two choices now at this point. You can either have a life where your inbox looks like this, where you just have hundreds of these items coming in, being sold, all from the comfort of your couch. And the easy way really is to copy success. You can do it if you have a path that shows you how to do it, if you have a roadmap to take you there. That's the easy way of achieving success like this and seeing this same thing. So what I have for you is my course, my premier course. Again, I showed you all those students' results. All those students took this course, eBay Dropshipping Titans, and that's all they did. They applied exactly what I show inside this program, and that's why they were able to see success. So this course, eBay Dropshipping Titans, it has 10 modules to it. Each one has these bite-sized videos. I call them bite-sized because I'm not going to give you in the course an hour-long video. That's not helpful to you. What you need are actionable videos where you can take action right away. I show you step by step what to do. So if you ever have to come back, you don't have to search through an hour-long video to find what it is that you're looking for. You can easily find exactly what to do. It's very easy to navigate this, very easy to follow this step by step. So for instance, I show you how to set up your eBay account, your PayPal account, that software, AutoDS, that software, Zeek Analytics. You might be saying to yourself, oh, I'm not good at software like that. Do not worry, because like I said, once you set it up, that software makes your life easier. It makes things go faster. And I show you exactly how to set it up here so you don't have to worry about it. You literally can have one window open with my course, next to it, a window open with eBay, and just follow along step by step as I show you exactly what to do. Like we also had to kind of rush through product research here because time is a little bit limited. In the course, I go much more in depth, much more step by step, how to do that product research and how to find those winning products. So if you're looking for a step by step system, this is exactly what my course provides, and we'll show you how to do. We also show you how to list the products once you get the orders, how to actually fulfill them, customer service. I'm telling you, every single thing you need to know about eBay dropshipping is in here. Every question that you have, I guarantee you the answer is in here because I've been doing this for over 3 years and I've been teaching people how to do it for over 2 years. I've seen every single question, I've seen every single problem, and all the answers are in here. So you're in really, really good hands just with the course. But there is more to it than that. You will also get access to the private Facebook group. I mentioned this before. It is really powerful. All those screenshots that I showed you of student successes, they posted them inside this private Facebook group because it motivates each other, the other students. It helps other students see what's possible and encourages other people. Any questions you have can get answered in here. Any updates from me will be up in here as well. Also, anytime things change with eBay or dropshipping, I update the course. I've updated it many times since it's been around. I usually update it multiple times a year. So you're always in good hands with the most relevant information. But back to this private group, this is a place for you to get help anytime that you need it. I'm active in there. A lot of my students are active in there, my top students as well. As you see on the right here, we have 2,400 students in there. 2,400 students. So any time of the day that you have questions, you'll be able to get them answered. And, I can't make that up. I can't fake 2,400 students. All of these have taken action. All of them are in here. As you're going to see, this comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. None of those 2,400 students have asked for that money-back guarantee because this is, honestly, I can say at this point, the best program out there if you want to learn about eBay dropshipping. And I know that not based on myself, but because I've seen the student results and I see that it's getting more results for students than any other eBay dropshipping program I've seen out there. So very active group. So again, this is same course, same group that all these students are part of. Sorry that this slide is terrible, but you can see like this student did $51,000 in sales. This one did 100,000. You saw the one that just yesterday sent me a screenshot that's done over $90,000 in sales. The same exact program that they went through. So you're going to get the course, all my strategies. That's at least $1,000 value right there. I'm also going to include customer service scripts. So these scripts, any questions that you have, that customers have for you, they might send you messages, say, hey, I have a question about this, or how do I do, or I want to return this, or whatever it is. I've seen them all. I have responses to all of them. You can just literally copy my response and paste it and send it to the buyer or the potential buyer. And all your, you don't have to worry about crafting your own response because it's all right in there in those scripts. Those are at least a $200 value. I also have a special module in there all about how to make more profit on every single sale without making more sales. So you can literally double your profit with these hacks. Let me say that again. You can take how much you would normally make and double it a lot of times with these hacks. So really, really valuable. I put a $500 value on that. It should be probably much more because the amount of value it is really exponential depending on the number of sales that you get. The private Facebook group, that's a $2,000 value. People charge over $2,000 a month for similar groups, and that's included in this. So the total value there is about $3,700. But if that's all it did, if that's all I was giving you, this is one of my students, Coach E, and he in 1 week did $8,000 in sales. In 1 week, did more than the value of the course, which is $3,700. So you can see why people would charge $3,700 for a program like this. But I'm throwing in a very limited time bonus. I told Steve, I opened this up for some people last week, and I told Steve about it, and Steve's like, I really want to make this available for my students. I'm sorry, for my viewers. So we're going to make it happen. So this is a very special thing. I have literally never done this before and don't know if I ever will again. But what I'm going to be doing is group coaching. So right now, most people who join the course, they get access to the private mastermind, and they can go through the dropshipping course at their own pace. But I'm going to take on a special class of students where every single week we are going to get together and I'm going to walk you through the program, not by like pointing, saying, hey, watch this lesson or this lesson. Literally, you're going to be watching my screen just like you are right now. And I'm going to walk you through week 1. I'll show you how to set up your eBay account, your PayPal account, everything you need to get started and get everything set up. Week 2 will be all product research. I will show you tons of examples of how to find the best product to sell. So you know exactly how to do it. And then from there, I'll also teach you about fulfilling orders, product research. Filling orders, customer service, literally everything that you need. We're going to do it week by week together so that by the next week, all the homework that I gave you from the week before should be done. That helps keep you accountable, helps keep you on track. And of course, during these group coachings, you will be able to ask me any questions. This is a very small group. It's not going to be open to everyone. I want to keep it small so that we can all do it together. We can support each other through it. And any questions you have will get answered because it's not like 100 people or several hundred people are asking me questions all at once, and I can only get time for some of them. Whatever questions you have will be getting answered because it will be a smaller group. So I've never done that before. This is brand new, and I'm going to include it if you use Steve's special link, which should be down below. So again, you're getting all this plus the group coaching, which is easily $3,000 total value. That math did not look right at all, but it's a high value. But I'm not going to make you spend $5,000 or $8,000, whatever the math works out to be. I'm not going to charge you what a lot of other people would charge, which is $500 or $600. $297. That's it. So that's like literally less than groceries for the family for the month, or a week for some families, right? $297. That's it. You're going to get all of this. You're going to get the course, the customer service scripts, the profit hacks, the private Facebook group. You'll always have access to that. You'll always have access to the course. You're also going to get a month of group coaching included as well for the first time and probably the last time ever. So you have to use Steve's special link below. Let me show you how that works. I don't want this to be confusing, but the way it works is when you click on that link, it should look like this, where it says the course, and you'll see a banner that says $1 off original price. You might be saying, Paul, like, you are so cheap. That's the deal you're giving me, only $1 off. Don't worry. Yes, you are getting $1 off. So technically, the course, instead of being $297, will be $296. But more importantly, what that $1 off does is in the back system, that will create this automation basically that says that, hey, James just signed up with the $1 off coupon. That means he also gets the group coaching. So that $1 off coupon is more of like a placeholder to represent to my system that you get the group coaching. So if you don't see the $1 off, that means hasn't registered correctly. If you run into any sort of problems like that, you can still enroll. Just send me an email right away, Paul at Paul J. Lipsky, and said, hey, I just signed up. The $1 off coupon didn't work. Can you just make sure I get the group coaching? Not a problem. We'll make sure that happens. But if you use Steve's link down below, you'll know it works because you'll see the $1 off coupon. Another question I know I'm going to get is, we do have a payment plan, but this deal is only good if you sign up for the pay in full option. So you'll have to do that. And probably the most important thing is that, where is it? This comes with a 30-day, and yeah, you can see on this page all the student results. So if you're looking for more of it, here are my students from around the world. So you can see not just in the United States, all around the world. But this is what I wanted to show you. 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So if you sign up and you decide it's not for you, 30 days, we'll get the money back to you. We just ask that you don't have to prove anything, but my request to you is give it a shot. especially with the group coaching, will keep you on track. But if for some reason it's not for you, Paul at pauljlipsky.com. Within 30 days, you'll get that refund. So that's the opportunity. Again, if you click the link underneath this video, see the $1 coupon off, you know it's working, and then click enroll in course, and then you'll be able to get in there and sign up.
And Paul,
so
one more.
Steve?
Yeah, it looks great, man. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And one more thing as well, for anyone who signs up through the link in the description, I also put it in the comments. I'm throwing in 7 ebooks as well that is valued at $300. So I'm throwing in all my clothing books. I believe it's, I think we're throwing in a shoe book. We've got a bunch of ebooks that we're throwing in for eBay sellers. So while you're building up your drop shipping business, and I know a lot of folks are probably going to be reselling on the side physical products from thrift stores and garage sales, when that becomes available again, you'll have some good knowledge base there as well. So we're trying to make this a no-brainer for you folks. I know a lot of people are sitting on the sideline right now and they're like, what should I do? How do I generate revenue? I wanted to bring Paul on because this is a way you can start earning income now over the next couple of weeks. With everything that's going on, everyone's stuck at home. You can start making money now. So don't worry that the thrift stores are closed. I know it sucks. Don't worry that the garage sales are closed. Don't worry that, I think the pawn shops might be open, but I think they closed. Don't worry about it. This is an opportunity for you to start building a business. And this is why I've been preaching to people over the last couple of years, start a drop shipping business up, because you want to be able to have multiple streams of income. And not only that, you want to have things that not only allow you to make income outside of what you're normally doing, but just in case something like this happens, or you end up in a hospital, or there's something like messed up that happens, like we're all going to hit these snags in life, right? This is just an example. There's going to be things that happen all the time where you're going to have to walk away for a couple of weeks, or maybe a month, or maybe you can't leave your house. I mean, obviously I didn't predict that. Nobody did, but this is why I'm always preaching multiple streams of income. Building income streams that are physical, building income streams that are digital, starting a YouTube channel, getting into affiliate marketing, learning about how to create a Facebook group, and adding value to people, because life is unpredictable. And, I think this is just a fine example of a way, if we would have all started this a year ago, we would have been in a better position, but it's not too late now. So thanks, Paul, for all the group coaching, the Facebook group. I mean, this is why I love having Paul on the channel. So is there anything else you want to say before we jump into some questions?
Yeah. So the whole reason I'm doing this, this group coaching, even though I've never done this before, it is because of what's happening. And I really want people who are getting started now to be able to get off on the right track. So that's why I'm doing this. I really wanted to do something special with everything happening. So that's why I've included this for the first time. Now, with that said, there is an element of I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but of time. Time is really of the essence right now, because I've already opened this up to some people last week, to my audience. So we already have people who are going to be part of that group coaching, and they're ready to go. So we have to. This deal is not going to be available very long. It's pretty much till the end of the weekend. And I'm not trying to rush people. I know I want people to make an informed and educated decision. But if you're on the fence, you really got to jump on this now, because we got to start the group coaching. They've been waiting. You guys want to get started, so we can't have this deal open forever. So I'm sorry, it's really only going to be available at the end of the weekend. And so if you want the group coaching, you got to sign up now so that we can start the group coaching. It's not like we can start it next week, because people are ready. People are ready to get going now. So if you're on the fence, you got to just get up and do it right now.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you offering it to my audience. And I know this had closed, but this is just so valuable, right? Having that one-on-one feedback, being able to ask questions to somebody instead of, being Facebook group is great, but a lot of times, there's hundreds of thousands of people in there and you get a bunch of answers. You don't know which one to trust at times. So, being able to talk directly to you, that's really valuable. So I definitely appreciate that, Paul. For anyone who wants to join, there is a link in the description. Once you do join, send me an email at raikenprofit@gmail.com, and I will send you all of those 7 ebooks. If you decide, after a week or two, the course isn't for you, Paul will give you your money back and you can keep my ebooks. So just trying to help you guys out as much as possible during the situation. But let's jump into some questions and we'll just kind of blast through them because there was quite a few of them. Georgia Bound is making a statement, and I'm curious what your opinion is, Paul. Georgia Bound says, I think that with so many people out of work or losing their jobs, they will not be customers will not be buying anything except necessities. So won't that take a huge hit to resellers that sell non-essentials? And let's apply this to drop shippers. Are we still going to be making sales drop shipping if it's a non-essential item, or are we only focusing on the essentials right now?
So there are many layers to this question because on the surface, it seems like what you're saying would be true. But what we're seeing is that's not, I can just tell you what's happening. That's not the case. We're seeing, obviously they're buying essentials. Again, they're also buying games, office equipment, exercise equipment, and just anything. I mean, people still need to buy stuff and they're buying it online. So that's the one thing we're seeing that happening. Another aspect of this is, as of right now, and this is, people watch this a few months from now, this won't be the case, but as of right now, Amazon has really limited, for those of you who use Amazon FBA, has really limited the types of products that can be sent into FBA, which means that
you can't even send anything to FBA right now.
Yes, so there's a lot of product you can't send there. So Amazon is slowly running out of stock of these non-essential items. People still want them, so where are they going to find them?
Wow,
eBay.
I didn't realize that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I think that's part of the reason why we're doing so well, even with the non-essential items. But the other thing, just in general with drop shipping, is how easy it is to pivot. So what's happened here, it kind of took a lot of us by surprise. We didn't really see it happening, especially to the extent and the implications. I don't think a lot of us predicted that at all. So all these things that are selling, again, like the exercise equipment, the home offices, that was not on my mind 3 or 4 weeks ago. I did not think all those items would start selling really well. I don't have to worry so much because once I see those products starting to sell, as a drop shipper, you saw it took me a matter of seconds to get those items listed onto my eBay store. So you can quickly pivot with drop shipping in a way that you can't do with other businesses where you actually have to physically buy the inventory, get it into a warehouse, package it up, take pictures, build a description, list it up onto eBay or Amazon manually, and doing it that way. If that makes sense.
Awesome. Perfect. We've got a question from Maggers. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I apologize. But he's asking, what address do I need to state in the listing if I drop ship, my address or the supplier? So let's just say I'm in Miami, Florida right now, and I wanted to drop ship a product for my supplier who is in Colorado, right? I got the Lipsky supplies resources that I'm going to be selling. What address do I put?
I'm laughing right now because I know you're basking in the warmth there and my feet are frozen right now. So if you know that the supplier only ships from one location, like they only have one warehouse, then you can use that zip code. And this is because when you list an item on eBay, it asks you where the item is located. So you can do that. But most suppliers, they have multiple warehouses throughout the United States so that when a customer in California orders the item will ship from the California warehouse, so it gets them faster, as opposed to a New York customer, their item will ship from the New York warehouse, so they get it faster. So in that case, you can just put on the listing that it's available in multiple locations, and eBay has said that that is okay to do.
Excellent. Georgia Bound coming up with another great question. This is one of the most common questions that we receive amongst people who want to start drop shipping. Number one is always, is it against terms of service? I thought I was going to, get arrested, or I can't do it. But the second most common question is, why would someone go on eBay to buy something that they can directly buy from Walmart or other retailers?
All right, that's a great question. And there are a number of reasons that they would do that. But primarily, it's all about convenience. So there are buyers on eBay who are familiar with how eBay works. They're comfortable there. They like shopping on eBay, and they don't want to shop around. They don't want to shop on Walmart or HomeDepot.com. Again, what we're doing as drop shippers is we are looking on all these other websites for great products to sell on eBay. Buyers on eBay don't have to do that because we are doing it for them. Now, the first time that I used HomeDepot.com, Home Depot is one of my favorite sites to dropship from. But the first time I bought something from their website, I was like, this is the worst website in the world. It feels so old. It wouldn't let me purchase. It kept like declining my credit card, even though there's nothing wrong with it. There are so many little weird problems with their website. I don't know how the website makes any money. I'm convinced that the only people who shop on there are drop shippers, because we've actually put in the time to learn how the website works, and we know how it works. So we buy the products from Home Depot, and we send them to the customers so that the customers don't have to figure out Home Depot on their own. So basically what we're doing is, again, there are people on eBay who only shop on eBay. And so all the products that are available on Home Depot and Walmart, they would not be available on eBay if it were not for us drop shippers. So that's what we're doing. We're bridging that gap.
Perfect. Question from B. This was the one I just referred to. It's a very common question. Probably a stupid question. It's not a stupid question at all, B. But is there a way, there's some way I can get in trouble for drop shipping? Let's talk about eBay specifically. I'm scared to do it because of this. And let's just be honest. There's a lot of people out there who say, don't do it. You're going to get in trouble. It's against terms of service. And, there's it's almost like people look at it as if it's black hat, even though it's been, people have been drop shipping since the beginning of the internet. So what are your thoughts on it? What's your honest feedback to that question? Because that's probably the biggest mental obstacle, I would say, from like people like shifting from physical to a digital, business on eBay.
Yeah, dropshipping has been around for a really long time. Even before the internet, you used to get like catalogs in the mail, and those catalog companies, they didn't own the products. They'd actually be drop shipping the products. And we see websites like Wayfair, they drop ship. We see Zappos, when they started, they were a drop shipping company. So it's been around for a long time. It's a legitimate business model. Drop shipping on eBay, eBay has said in the past that they don't like the way that some drop shippers have done it in the past. So I don't want to get too technical here, but that software that I showed you before, AutoDS, there's a lot of other software out there like it. But that software, the way it works is that it connects to eBay, like it reprices the items on eBay using something called eBay's API. Basically, it's a way for like programmers and software companies to connect with eBay. Again, don't want to get too technical here, but eBay has come out and said, hey, we don't like when you use our API to reprice items on eBay based on prices on other websites like Walmart. So this software, AutoDS, said, okay, is there another way that we can reprice it? And they found another way. So what I'm basically trying to say here, there's some software that does it wrong, and there's some software that does it right. And if you understand the difference and you use the right software, which is what I teach in my course and my program, then you're fine. Then you don't get in trouble. eBay has come out and flat out said to me that they know that I'm drop shipping, but they haven't closed me down for that. I know a lot of other people have heard that from eBay as well, that they know that they're drop shipping because we've told them, and eBay has not shut us down for that. So I think more than anything, that is proof that they are allowing us to do it.
Great answer, Paul. Christian's asking, when you have to list a winning product from another seller, what makes you think that it will buy from you as a new seller instead of someone who has a higher feedback? Great question, Christian.
Yeah. So one of the things I show inside my course is how you can then take that listing and make it better. So one of the key aspects of that is changing the title. So we're going to take the title and we're going to insert in there other keywords that this seller wasn't targeting necessarily. And that way we can stand out and differentiate ourselves from that other listing, so that when people are searching for our keywords, they do show up and the other person's product won't show up. And so that's how we kind of separate ourselves from these existing listings.
Yeah. Perfect. Lewis is asking, Paul, how would you deal with the free shipping if you have orders of $35 plus to get free shipping?
So I think your question is, so on Walmart, items that are under $35, for the most part, you do not get free shipping on those items. So the item, let's say, is $20, you have to pay an extra $5.99 for shipping. So in that case, what we do is the item costs doesn't cost $20. It costs $20 plus $5.99. So the item is $25.99. That is the price of the item. So from there, we then mark it up enough to cover eBay fees, PayPal fees, and make a profit. But again, AutoDS knows that. It knows that the item costs $20 and it knows it's $5.99 for shipping. It knows how much to mark it up in order to cover all fees and to make a profit. And also, I think maybe the more underlying question here is, how are you supposed to be competitive? How are you supposed to make a profit if you have to pay for shipping? But everyone who is drop shipping that item from Walmart, they all have to pay shipping. There's no way around that. So everyone is going to be pricing the item at, everyone is going to be paying at least $25.99 to Walmart, plus they're all going to be marking it up for their fees and for the profit. So that's the way it works.
Very cool. So yeah, it looks like those are pretty much all of the questions. For anybody who wants to watch this replay will be available. Also, for anyone who's interested in Paul's drop shipping course, link is down below in the description. You'll get a free month of personalized group coaching with Paul and a limited amount of students. Plus, you're going to get 7 of the Raiken Profit ebooks that I've created, teaching you how to build a physical eBay business, going to thrift stores and garage sales, selling items such as clothing, shoes, so on and so forth. So really, really grateful to have you on the show, especially with everything going on right now. This is the perfect opportunity for somebody to learn a new skill and build another stream of income that's passive from home. So really excited to have people, not only, apply what's in this video, but also take that next step and join your program as well. Paul also has a YouTube channel, which they could find where, Paul?
Just search for my name, Paul J. Lipsky, or just Paul on eBay. It'll come right up on YouTube. Very
cool. So yeah, if anyone has any more questions, feel free to drop a comment down below and we'll get some answers for you,
Steve,
folks.
I want to say something else. So
let's do it.
Like I said, this deal is only good for this weekend, but I know this video is going to be up for a while. So I don't want to waste all those people's time that maybe watch it like a week from now. So if you're watching this a week from now, Steve, maybe in the description, we'll get some other deal. It won't be as good as this one, but maybe we'll throw in some extra bonuses for them if they still sign up. Yeah, I just don't want people to who are watching this a week later not to get something out of watching this video. So it won't be as good as the group coaching. So just keep that in mind. And I also want to give a shout out to, go for it.
I was going to say, you're closing the group coaching on what, Sunday evening? Is that what you said?
Sunday at midnight. Yeah.
Sunday at midnight. Okay, cool. And you were going to shout somebody out?
Yeah. Randy just signed up with your code. So he's in. We have a couple others, but his I have his first name just came up. So Randy, congratulations. Welcome, man. I'll be talking to you real soon.
Awesome. Great to have you, Randy. Well, everybody, thank you so much. Paul, thank you for coming on and dropping so much knowledge. We had a bunch of people watching live. If you guys enjoyed this video, do us a big favor. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. We got to get this information out to more people so we can equip people with the knowledge and the skill set to be able to earn an income from home and to, be able to take their life to the next level during these, uncertain times. So Paul, thank you so much. Follow Paul on YouTube, Paul J. Lipsky. Links down below to everything we mentioned. And with that being said, have yourselves an amazing day. Stay safe and talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.